everyone, and thanks so much for joining us again on the Spotlight. This week we decided to take you out of the studios and with us to beautiful Barcelona, Spain, famous for its rich history, art and architecture. We take you on a little excursion and also catch up with the cast of a new revived series. That and more later on. But first, a look at what's been happening in Celebville back home.
The 2018 American Music Awards took place in Los Angeles this week, with Tracee Ellis Ross being the host. The Blackish star, instead of a typical monologue, tried something new by performing an epic dance number with 20 amazing female dancers. Big winners on the night included Taylor Swift with 4, Cardi B won Best Hip Hop Artist, and there was also a tribute to soul great Aretha Franklin. The superhero blockbuster Venom jumped back after a slow start at the American box office by pulling in an estimated $80 million in ticket sales.
I find myself questioning something the government may not be looking at.
The movie follows journalist Brock, who gains superpowers after being bound by an alien symbiote whose species plan to invade Earth.
Who said that?
The flick can be seen in all cinemas across South Africa. No more spoilers. 5-time Ballon d'Or winner Cristiano Ronaldo has hired celebrity lawyer David Chesnoff amid his rape allegations from 2009. Chesnoff is well known for representing other celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal, Mike Tyson, Leonardo DiCaprio, and more. Ronaldo has since taken to social media.
What they said today is fake news. You wanna promote by my name? It's normal.
I used to be a small girl, let me not lie. I used to be a size 34. Then I woke up one day and decided to get I'm hungry.
And in local news, funny woman Tumi Morake's highly anticipated debut book, And Then Mama Said, officially hit the shelves earlier this week. Morake says it's not a biography, but a collection of memories based on her life. The book also tackles the Jaguar car accident, the body shaming she endured, and a relationship with her husband. 2-time Emmy-nominated actress Thuso Mbedu clears the air regarding a short stint role on popular soapy Generations The Legacy. In a Twitter post, Mbedu said her role on Generations was never a long-term. And in music news, South African rapper AKA has signed a new major deal with Sony Music Entertainment Africa and former record label 5th Season. Last week, AKA announced he had parted ways with Beam Group with his latest album, Touch My Blood. AK had said this would be his last album. But all seem to have changed, as this Twitter post proves.
All the girls love me, oh, like money, call me jiggy, heavy, all eyes on.
Back in Barcelona, there's just so much to explore. It is, after all, the largest city in the Catalonia region and home to over 1.5 million people in the inner city alone. Year after year, thousands of tourists flock here for all it has to offer. And the famous Plaza de Catalunya, the largest square in the center of town, is just one of the must-sees.
We are from India. We are in Barcelona because it's so much fine weather, fine food, fine people.
A very popular part of the culture here in Barcelona, besides the incredibly friendly people, is of course the food. Tapas bars like this one is very special, and you can find one on almost every street corner.
So we usually try like bites, and we call them tapas. We usually take them like with a glass of wine or a beer or something, so you can, you know, try different things. It depends on the region, the kind of most famous tapas they have. For example, if you go to like Galicia or something, you're going to find a lot of crab or octopus, you know, like more seafood, because it's typical from that region. Then if you go like to the Basque Country or to the north, you're going to find like the sausages. Well, in Barcelona we have like the padron peppers that are like typical peppers that's used to be spicy.
Let's not forget the vast variety of fresh produce to be found at their many local markets. And to walk it all off, these comfy handcrafted espadrilles, famous the world over. The Spanish take great pride in this export for sure. It's day 2 of our exploring right here in the beautiful city of Barcelona. I'm walking down a very popular walkway in the heart of the city. And don't be fooled by this incredible building. I am not in Paris. Well, actually, one could almost be fooled, since the structure shares not only the same look, but also the name as the world-renowned Arc de Triomphe. And don't forget the historical Barcelona Cathedral either, a major draw card for tourists. You can't quite say you've been to Barcelona without a stroll down its popular La Rambla street, an area famous for its restaurants, bars and endless shopping. With so many incredible sights to take in, it's no wonder Barcelona is dubbed one of the world's leaders in tourism. Meanwhile, back home, one of the biggest film festivals opened in the mother city this week, and the spotlight was there.
It was a black tie affair at Cape Town's Artscape Theatre this week, and the who's who in film and media descended on the red carpet for this year's Cape Town Film and Market Festival. It's attracted an entry list of 80 feature films, 20 documentaries and 61 short films, all running until the 19th of October. Festival organizers say the event is growing exponentially.
We had over 800 entries this year from over 80 countries in the world. A lot of them which we unfortunately couldn't take because you can only show so much films. But yes, the interest in the festival is definitely growing.
Among the opening night screenings was South Africa's submission for the Academy Awards, Sew the Winter to My Skin. The film is set in the racially charged and violent rural South Africa in the 1950s. It tells the story of John Kepe and the government's quest to capture this Robin Hood of Somerset East. The film's creators promise to keep audiences on the edge of their seats.
Well, I think the situation around John Kepe, a man who was put to death in Pretoria prison for being accused of a murder, and preceding that being basically a thorn in the side of the colonial government of the time, because he stole from white farmers, wealthy white farmers, and he shared with his people. In that space, in a very disenfranchised kind of space, and fractured space, here was a man who had what I call Samuel L. Jackson kind of swag. So I was drawn to this figure. I was asking myself, brother, where do you get your swag from in 1952 South Africa?
Organisers of the festival are urging audiences to support local cinema, saying now is the time for South Africans to throw their weight behind the many homegrown directors and producers.
After the break, we have the pleasure of chatting to the lead cast of a brand new series joining the Netflix family. It's titled The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. You'll be familiar with the storyline dating back to the 90s television series Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Only this time we discover just how she's found her powers and the consequences that comes with it. So don't go anywhere.